Hey guys, and thanks for joining me for another Dev Hangout. Today I am going to be playing through patch 0.3.6, which was released to the experimental build. That was released quite early. In fact, it was released for me late on Sunday night. I did ask the active members of the community if they wanted us to sort of release it pre-testing and let you guys have a good crack at it, or whether you wanted us to sort of hold off and test it a bit more. So you guys opted for getting it into your hands and so you could play with it. So I'm going to have a playthrough. Obviously, we've had some feedback through the community forum. And there's some mention still about mead. Now, obviously, I play tested it last Wednesday, and I just want to check to make sure that all of the changes made it through, because we did have a slight issue over the weekend, just in terms of some version control. So I'll just play through and do that. As normal, we're active in chat, so if you've got a question for us, myself or Aaron will try to answer you. But otherwise, yeah, let's dive in. I'm going to put my headphones on, I think, for this time. Okay, why aren't they working?
Sack the town, men! We're taking the lot! You, girl, where are all the hides from this year's trapping season?
Bear with me. I'm just going to jump out and just test my playback device. Okay, so why? Just going to restart the game, guys. Don't know why I can't hear it. Very odd. Okay, so for some reason I can't hear game audio. I'll just test the volume, I suppose.
Sack the town, men! We're taking the lot! Listen!
I can't hear at all, so I'm just going to skip all this.
Take this.
Our town is under attack.
Let's just check sound. Okay, so I can't hear, so I should just play without. Hopefully you guys, right? So you guys can hear the game. Okay.
How can one suck at fighting quite so much as you?
All right. So
What would you have me do?
go and talk to Mayor Putenbury. And let's get cracking.
Construction
So the
complete.
first thing I'm going to do is my supply wagon's going to go down.
Yes, my dear.
You get
Right away.
cracking.
Something to do?
And you guys get
Okay.
foraging. Now, one bug I have noticed is that if you train,
Yes, my dear.
you see here that the health is down. If you train somebody, their health it resets and they have to recover it. So we're aware of that bug. All right. So at the moment, firewood, I believe, will be in short supply. Actually, I can probably solve that by providing some in the supply wagon. Make a note of that. Okay. So we've had some wood deliveries, and we
New villagers have arrived.
Let's go. All right, I saw them arrive there. Let's get them onto more
Yes, Petal.
wood. Let's see.
A
I'm gonna
woman's
set
work
you
is never done.
onto some iron. let's go ahead and not quite got enough yet, have we? You can see one there.
Yo, want something?
Alright. One more delivery and I should have enough. And I think I'm going to place it over here. What have we got there? Oh, quite a few. Yeah, alright, let's drop that there. And using the F key. Alright, so his old will go and run when she's delivered off the berries. Okay, and who else we've got? Press F. I'll let Beatrix finish what she's doing. And Eloise. Gosh, a lot of female villagers so far. In terms of levers, there's I don't think we've actually implemented one yet. So there's no like example script in a workbench that you can refer to. We will have one soon because there is a lever in there. And there's also a drawbridge, so you can expect those to be enabled in the next few patches. Alright, so excuse me, keep an eye on fish. Berries are okay, firewood is okay. We've got some backup food and basic clothing, so we should be good. I'll start getting my military together.
Standing ready.
Okay.
There. Okay, fish. So we're starting to process fish now. Now is the time that I want to expand. So I'm not really expecting any issues until we maybe get to mead. Right, so fish stocks are holding up okay. Nobody needs anything. Now, because I'm testing the balancing, I'm planning on not changing these from normal rations. Because if I can do it fine without too many issues on normal rations, then I don't think we have a balancing issue. Having said that, if we get a supply shop, we may have to. Alright, so our new cottage is constructed.
The building has been constructed.
We should start getting some new peasants fairly quickly, a little bit faster if I drop the tax rate down. Top of the sprint list for the next release is the buildings list tab, which will give you an overview of all of your buildings, production buildings that is, and what they're doing.
Our
Finally,
village
it
has
will be more than
attracted
production
new
buildings,
settlers.
it will also be military buildings. Let's have a look. Yeah, I haven't added any levers yet to the levers or levers.
Settlers have arrived
I've always
looking
said
for
levers.
a fresh start.
Alright, so we are good. He's going to go and munch. Right, you
On
go
my way.
back to harvesting. Let me just check on my berry situation. 6, yeah, I think I need
Ta-ta.
a few more
Yep.
berries. Maybe another fisher. That's it, you get to work how we're doing. Maybe if I get a chance as well this stream, I'll take a look at resource favoritism or food favoritism, because there's some talk that like certain professions are always eating one type of food, and I want to check that. Oh, we're in need of something. What do we need? Food is sort of running out. Well, not running out because we've got 45, but we do need some berries. And here they come.
What now?
Barnabas and Barney. There we go. So that should have sorted out that need. Alright, I'll just put the tax rate back up. And let's go ahead with some research. Increase production plant by 20.
Not enough gold.
No. I haven't got the gold yet. Fair enough. Of course, I can't hear any warnings like that, so I'm just going to have to figure it out. Let me know via chat if I missed something. Alright, so we have a fisher. Let's see about getting some farms up and running. Good, we've got enough because we collected that iron earlier. I'm going to pop that down in my favourite place. Get some fields on the go. If some professions, so as Aaron's saying, some professions are only eating one type of
Building
food,
completed.
then that will either be randomness or because some building is closer to where they usually are. Well, that would certainly explain why they perhaps favour, say, bread.
Construction completed.
Since the berries will always be in the supply wagon. Well, I suppose not always, they might be in the storehouse. Alright, let's have a look. Plenty of salmon, which
Building
is good. Plenty of
completed.
firewood. We've got plenty of berries.
Construction completed.
Alright, so we're in a healthy position now. Looks like our farm is now up and running. So wheat, and make this one carrot. Okay. Probably need another farmer, don't we? So let's go ahead and recruit, I say 3. Well, maybe not 3. Okay, well I think I get the hint, but I want a bakery first. Before I do that, so that they can actually start. And I need stone for that. Oh, and then of course Kenny comes.
Find me those hides, boys! It's payback time!
Ready for battle! By your leave. Orders received.
Over here.
A woman's work is never
See
done.
them. Alright.
We shall engage! They shall not pass!
You selfish scum! I need those hides! I shall return with all my men and level this village to the ground!
Our village
Alright,
has
so Kenny
attracted
dealt
new
with.
settlers.
A couple of little bit of
Standing
golden
firm.
knives.
Mine is to obey.
Didn't lose
Be
anybody.
right there, darling.
So they're sort of hanging around because the fields aren't grown yet, which is fine. It's okay for them to do that. Although maybe if they are standing around, they should do... I think we used to do this in the original tutorials, that they should go and walk and stand in front of the building to which they belong. Although, should they? Because if they become hungry, then they've got to walk all the way back. Interesting one. Need some thought. Right,
You
guys
call.
hanging around.
Be right there,
We'll set
darling.
you two.
Well, I need my tools. Let's get to work.
Right away.
Pop you there. Right, now we've got the fields planted. Let's go back to 2.
Your orders.
Right, how are we doing? Oh, low on berries, but we've got a new delivery inbound here. Could probably do with a little bit more in the way of fish. That was getting a little bit low. So
All right,
let's
my love.
get you and crikey, 4 fish. How much fish have we got? Alright, okay, that's full production. So now we need stone is what we needed. Hang on. Damn. Right, so I'm going to demote the one that I just trained, and I'm going to send you.
Busy, busy,
You
busy.
can go get
Right
some
away.
stone, as can you.
Okay.
You're not doing anything, presumably because you're not hungry and you've got no
Busy,
work.
busy.
I think I've also made a note that when a village is idle like that, that they should resume the last player assigned job. So, for example, where I've told Isabel to go and quarry stone, if she then goes off to do some construction, maybe a little bit of food, and she stops, then she will resume the quarrying, which is what I assigned to her.
Your wish.
And level up Sir Gregory, give him a little bit more health. Alright, let's see. There we go, you're foraging. How are we doing on berries? 48 berries, and fish is recovering, which is good. And we've started to get flour, so we don't have enough stone yet though. Come on guys, work a little bit faster. We've got a third one.
Be right
Yeah.
there, darling.
Come on. You go to wherever the nearest stone pile is. It's over there. And help out. Oh, right, we've got some... so let's go to the fishing research. Bait. I'm not sure whether it's relevant. Aaron, are these, where it says at the moment, because we're sort of removing worker efficiency, where it says that 10%, will it actually have any effect at all at the moment? I also noticed that there was one possibly for increases production of plank. That's probably pulling in the code. Planks by 20. So let's go ahead and get that.
They gave me this pointy thing in training, and I still don't know what it does.
Alright, we've got enough stone now, so let's go ahead and build our bakery. I'm going to place that fairly close. Just the rocks, so let's... There we go. Now, how are we doing? Alright, so we're not going to get a need for basic clothing yet. Okay, so the ones on the woodcut are more updated, so let's have a look at those. Increases structural integrity, increases production of planks by 20, so they're all 20. Alright, well...
Our coffers need topping up before we can do that.
How happy are they? 5. Let's get some coin out of them then.
A building has been
Right,
constructed.
so you can become a baker. Let's see actually how many workers we've got left. Oh, we've got loads. Alright, 83, not that that really matters. Alright, so there's the flow of flour. Production wise, that is now starting, and our flour should start getting converted into bread. 111 fish, so we've got ample supply of that. Bread should be okay. Alright, so we now have an additional food source, which should make them happier. Yep, we've got an extra point in overall happiness. In terms of a carrier, there's no need for them at the moment, Freddy. They were only being considered if we were keeping research the way that it was, well, I don't know, a few months back. Roads are obviously one of those features that I want to put in, but it's not on the current list for the next few patches. Alright, so let's see. Our bread should be, yeah, good. We've got plenty of flour. Everything's okay there, so we should really start thinking about clothing. So we need more stone for that. So we've got one worker. I think we'll probably better set you to do 2, mining some rocks. So he's gone back. That was cool. So he went and delivered some firewood, and then he's resumed working. So I wonder why that one with the other peasant was standing around. I wonder what they'd done. Alright, so we've got 2 on the go anyway. That should give us, how much do we need? 100 stone. I don't want to push it too hard. What have we got? 2. I think we can probably, let's see how we're doing on wood. I think we've got quite a lot of wood. We're alright on wood. So let's turn off the production of planks and let's fire one of our woodcutters. Alright, and then you can go and help get some rock as well. Some stone, shall I say. I suppose I could start thinking about meat pies, really, couldn't I? But let's focus on clothing, because that is what they're going to need. I need one more delivery of stone by a peasant. So which one?
Yes, Petal.
Maybe Ellen, who is first. And then what do we need for... Alright, so we need 50 stone and 10 iron. Will that consume any iron? No, it won't.
They're attacking our buildings.
Fine, so let's go ahead now. Place down our weaver. Our woman's hut. You're going to mine some rock.
woman's
No,
work
you're not.
is never
You can
done.
build this. Let's get you. I think we'll kind of... Let's get some fields of cotton going and get the production of cotton going before we actually build the tailors. No more peasants? No, only 2 peasants. So I'm just keeping a tight ship at the moment. We seem to have lost somebody. That was interesting. Why did we lose somebody? Anybody know?
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Obviously I can't hear because I've got my headphones on. And I may have missed the notification. So
Construction
let's go ahead
completed.
and build... I'm going to build the fields a little bit further out. Keep some space for other buildings. So let's set these to be grow cotton. Now obviously we don't have many workers, do we? And berries are about to run out. So I think it's probably time that we get another cottage. Oops. Didn't we have enough there?
Not enough
Oh, that's
stone
interesting.
blocks.
I realised that cottages needed stone. Right.
A building has been constructed.
Am I under attack? No, I think I'm okay. Oh, yeah, I see there. Died. I think I should probably
I
take those
stand
out.
ready.
So
Building
let's go
completed.
and find Sir Gregory.
Ready for duty.
Command group, so let's go.
Double time.
Hold down control for attack move. Take out these.
For honor!
Four.
To victory!
How much meat we've got actually? None at the moment. Okay. Just 3. All right.
At your command!
Busy, busy, busy.
Quick march.
By your lead.
Little scout around. Might actually park them here to defend, because I don't want any spiders coming taking that, so I'm going to leave them there. Alright, so let's see, how are we doing? Everybody's hunky-dory, 600 gold. Ooh, I can actually spend some, so let's go ahead now, spend some research. Spend some gold on research, I should say. Sawmilling, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Go ahead and grab that, and let's go ahead and do some research. About a bakery. They look like the old type, so I'll skip those. No, we have no stone still.
Yep.
Really, really appreciate you getting some stone.
Ta-ta.
Bring some stone. What are we doing on food? Plenty. Yeah, we've got good supplies. Berries are the only thing, but I think we're comfortable at the moment. I can really do with. Because we've got loads of fish. I'm going to demote a fisher. Demote. Let's find you. You're not doing anything, are you? There you go.
Yep.
You can go and get some stone.
My
I don't know where
pleasure.
the nearest one is. Now, if I click the camera, oops, didn't need to do that.
Something to do?
So, Ellen, why are you standing
All right,
around?
dear.
I really want you to get some
Be right
stone.
there, darling.
Camera mode works now, so if you want to follow somebody, you can. Then you just move to break it. Having them do different things at different times. So, for example, socialising at night time at the tavern is obviously something we're considering. It's not something we're going to change short term. Now that we've got the economy, well, at least I think we've got it to a decent sort of balance, I want to press ahead with other aspects, other mechanics. Alright, so how are we doing? Good, so the cotton field, that is not being built. So let's find out where. Oh, okay. No. Alinor's going to get sort out this cotton field. All right. Just checking on happiness. They're all happy. And we've got good growth in supplies, lots of flour, so yeah, that's all fine. And we've got some stone, so let's go ahead and get a little bit of extra population. Where are you going now? No, come back. We've got enough stone now.
Yes, my
Right.
dear.
So when Ellen returns with the stone, she will then go and help with this cottage, unless Bernard finishes it first.
A building has been
Good.
constructed.
So we've got cotton starting to flow. We do need another worker though, so let's reduce our tax rate. Give them a break. And that should give us our population expansion a little bit quicker. Okay, let's have a think.
New settlers have arrived.
The baker's hanging out.
New villagers have arrived.
It might be that they don't need to work. Oh, there's plenty of flour. No, they could be moving flour around. Here comes the baker now, actually, carrying some bread. So the baker's carrying bread from the bakery
Fancy sandals.
to the supply wagon to free up some space in the bakery. So now, just like that, peasants will be able to buy bread both from the bakery and from the supply wagon. There is a physical supply at the supply wagon. Alright, so let's see how we're doing. So cotton is coming in okay, which is not bad with just one worker.
What now?
Looks like we've attracted some more, so let's go ahead, train another weaver. And let's check we've got enough to build a tailor's, which we do. Let's see what the others
A
are
woman's work
doing.
is never done.
Just standing around because I haven't assigned them a job. So we'll add. I mean, we obviously need to add in the idle villagers button. Make a note of that because I want to bump that up in priority. All right,
On my way.
you guys
Okay.
can get to work.
What now?
Go ahead and set another weaver. Yeah, if they are hanging out, and it may be that there's no work to be done. So if there's no flour, so in the case of a baker, if there's no flour in the windmill, then there's no work to be done because they obviously can't work until there's flour to be carried. So anyway, they all seem to be fine. There's 14 bolts of cotton. So I think how many? 1, 2, 3. To build that fairly close. I suppose I could actually. I wonder if I deleted that. No, there's not going to be enough room there, is there? Alright, so let's go in here. So normally we'd put that the door forward, but they don't go to the door in this one, they go to the back because it's not been set up correctly. So I'll just put that down there. And Jasmine is on her way. Groucho will join her, as will Tristan once they have finished. Let's go ahead and follow Groucho.
Building completed.
Right, let's go ahead and quite a few. Let's go ahead and get 2 tailors, which we'll follow. So
Yes,
our
madame.
first tailor is carrying a bolt of cotton. Interesting. It looks like the cotton has been moved from. Let's have a quick look at the building. All buildings. It looks like they've moved all of the produced bolts of cotton from the weaver's hut to the supply wagon. So I'm going to do a test now. I'm going to go ahead. Alright, we need quite a lot of stone for that. A little bit concerned about this. So clothing. is starting to be an issue, but they should hopefully be producing some soon. Okay, yep. That's coming in there. Because they'll all, there you go, starting to pick up now. It's warning us that we're running out because we've got a 20 population and we've only got 13 clothing. Or we did have so at the moment we can't fulfill all the need, although it looks like with 19 we're okay. Let's resume taxes. Alright, let's go and see if they've got new research. No, this research hasn't been updated. Let's see if the tailors has. Well, it doesn't really need it. Okay. That's it. So our supply of basic clothing looks like it's building up, so that's okay. Fish stocks growing steadily. Bread, nice. Alright, I think we're good. So, I think we can start thinking about a monastery. And where can we grow? Where can we build that, do you think? Should we do that over here? It's quite a way to walk, isn't it? It looks like a decent place, I suppose. Alright, we'll put it here. And we'll get a couple of bee yards as well. Can I fit that in there? I don't know if I can. Let's try and sneak one in there. Sneak one in there.
We've lost a building. Don't let our buildings fall. One of our buildings has crumbled.
Quick. Get some Gregory.
At the ready!
Actually, I didn't need to do that. They're all hotkeyed.
There's an order.
Mine is to obey.
Oh dear. Right away.
Awaiting your command.
Let's run around. Let's run to Sir Gregory. Okay, Sir Gregory and taunt.
My money's on the bag.
Any points to spend? No points to spend. Let's equip him a little bit of plate.
Construction completed.
They don't currently do anything, I don't think.
My
All
lord.
right. So let's move them back.
Be right there, darling.
So they are. Let's see. We've got the taxes coming in. Can probably set that a bit higher. Can we set it even higher? Yes, we can. Get some of that gold back in our coffers. How are we doing? 300, 269, 54, 26. Good. That seems steady. No problems there. So how are we doing on the church? Oh, not church, monastery. We're good. Right, so let's get a couple of monks and maybe we'll... Oh, they haven't finished building the bee yard yet.
What now? On my way.
All right, my love. Okay.
Building those.
How can I help?
When you build those? Oh, they've been destroyed, haven't they? Damn you, pesky bandits. Oh, repair those. One there, one there.
A building has been constructed.
Excuse me. How many workers have we got?
Building completed.
3, 4. Right, so let's go Tristan. And let's have Caitlin 2. They can both set to work. Interesting, where are they both going? Ah, right.
How can art be of service?
So that should be the production of honey started. Not honey, I mean barrels of mead. Good. And good. How are we doing on food? Are we ready to... I think we can expand. We can. So let's go ahead, if possible, and build another cottage, which I'm going to pop in there. No problems so far. Let's give Sir Gregory more power. All right, doing well so far. I guess they've gone for food. Let's just check what they are doing. Like some basic clothing. So I just want to spend some time watching what they're going to
Construction
do.
completed.
So Tristan is walking over to process to collect some honey from the bee yards. So that bee yard, let's see how many times that they can actually take. So Tristan will be standing around because this one is busy, and that one has now been taken. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll construct another bee yard.
Move along.
We'll
Double
just
time.
take the
Away I go.
guys.
A woman's
Guys,
work
aren't they?
is never done.
Yeah, there's one guy, one girl. We'll just scout up here. Let's take
And
care of
so
these
to
all.
battle!
Oh, there comes bandits as well. So let's use Sir Gregory's taunt ability. Let's have a slam on there as well. Finish off.
Awaiting your command!
Building completed.
All those.
Move out.
Okay.
Let's go back, make sure that... Oh,
Quick
spiders are
march.
moving. Quick, let's take care of business there. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what's happening there.
Who wants some? Tis an
Busy,
honor.
busy.
So Gregory, you can take...
You called. Come to daddy!
Stun that spider queen. Oops. Oh, no.
Is this getting a little too much for you?
Oh, that was interesting. I was able to taunt the... yeah, it's another funny bug that... I don't know if you've noticed it, but... Spider dens currently have names. So you should obviously say Spider Den, but they're named something at the moment. Alright, take that den out.
Yes, my
Hoping
dear.
that Beatrix doesn't die. I think she recovered there.
How can
So
I
let's
help?
leave you guys there. Actually, maybe not because there's.
At your com-
Let's. Gregory over here on this. And let's.
Something to do?
Stand ready!
Okay, just use some.
New settlers
groups.
have arrived.
Alright, so let me just check in, see how we're doing. But when I'm testing, so let's clear out some of the loot that I got. Okay, so we've got plenty of mead now, so let's go ahead and get our tavern. Ooh, right, okay, 200 wood, sorry, 200 planks and 200 stone. So, production-wise, enable that. How much firewood have we got? Loads of firewood, so, but I've got to be careful on that. Will you add Steam achievements to the game? We would certainly like to, yeah. We've looked into it, and we don't see any reason why we can't. So we just need to think about that. Obviously, it's not high priority. It's probably one of the last things that we add. Alright, so I also need some iron. You
Yes,
guys can clean up these. Oh, you already got it all. Crikey, you haven't you?
Something
Alright.
to do?
There we go. Oops.
How can I help? Busy, busy, busy.
Yep. My pleasure.
What else do we need for this? Oh, it's not iron we need, it's stone.
Okay.
Right, well, I don't think we've got that, so let's go ahead and
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
put a stone cutter lodge down, and let's access that quarry. Right,
What
don't need to
now?
worry about that. Let's get this
Really?
running first. Okay. Got a healthy
A building has been
supply.
constructed.
Of barrels of mead. No honey at the moment. Presuming the... Oh, they must have been off doing something.
Holy work to be done.
Yes, my dear?
Oh, he's carrying the mead. Yeah, there's still high pay. Wood, but we're still quite away from that, so let's go ahead. I'm really stuck up on stone cutters. Oh, we're going to afford to run that full time. Oh, good. Right. Okay. It looks like research-wise, we can really get this churning something out. Some stone blocks as well. Okay.
Something to be done?
Four to go. Alright, so I guess they're all
Yes,
hungry
Dev?
now. We're going to get some
What's to be
bread,
done?
some steaks. I wonder if we can... I don't think we can. No, I haven't got enough stone to do that anyway. Oh, it looks like research completed, so let's get to work on another one. So I'm getting quite spread out at the moment, so I could really start doing with thinking about some storehouses. Now at the moment the storehouses still aren't linked, so it's not shared access to inventory. It has to physically exist in one of the storehouses or at the supply wagon, which is obviously a problem, and we intend to change that. We just haven't got to it yet. That would certainly alleviate some of the walking issues. But no issues at the moment.
My wife complains I'm staring at
What are we doing on clothing? Lots and lots of clothing. Barrels, we're not really thinking. I think I'm probably going to need a good few innkeepers. So let's see, 2, 3 to draw from. So that gives me a maximum of 2. Plus I can fire a few people if need be. Alright, gold is at a max, so let's see, woodcutters. Weaver's Hut I don't think was updated. Alright, let's go ahead and do some research. Bakers I don't think, no it wasn't. I just realised that the music has been playing like 2 lots of music. No, I don't want to sell the well. Okay.
The enemy
I think
is
we've
in
got
our
enough now
village.
for our tavern. We do. I wonder if I've got enough room to place it there. I think that's going to be too tight. No.
It ain't
No, I don't think it's going to go there. I don't think it'll go there. It's going to be quite a way out, isn't it? So maybe we need to think about... We're going to have to watch that because they're going to be walking an awful long way. Hang on, why did they say they only send reinforcements if somebody died? They did. 2 of my guys died here. Right.
Your
So
orders.
Gregory, where are you? Reinforcements.
Your
Come
wish.
with me.
Right away.
For honor and glory!
A woman's work is never done.
Today you die horribly.
That's it. Beat that spider queen up.
Oh, do you need a training bra?
Mine is to obey.
As you wish.
To watch out for spiders. Maybe I'll position them in the middle of town. Okie dokie, let's see.
They gave me this pointy thing in training, and I still
Lots
don't
and
know
lots of
what it
flour, lots and lots of bread, that's alright. not that much in the way of cotton, though. But there's lots of... Don't really have to worry about that. There's loads of fish. Right, so I'm not overly concerned. Right, so I think I was in the process of building a tavern, wasn't I? That's still a long way away. I think I can tuck it in there. Alright, so still got... Oh, right, oh. Firewood. Ah, right. Quickly turn back on production of firewood. That's it. And we'll just use
Construction
conversion.
completed.
Give ourselves a little bit in supply. Since we are out. How many planks have we got? 265. Let's go and craft a little bit more. Well, the hunting... Yeah, I suppose I could move the hunting lodge a little bit further out, couldn't I? So let's destroy that. And that will give us a little bit of room for something. I wonder if I could fit a bakery, a tavern in there. Let's go ahead and just test that. It's mighty close to the bridge, though. And that would be too close to the water. I suppose had I put the supply wagon in a better place, it would have probably fit there. But, oh well. Right, quickly hire... Oh my word. Right, turn down taxes. And let's get...
Ready to work.
Two of you. Quick march. It does kick in mighty early, doesn't it? The need for mead. All right, so getting a barrel of mead. I
What
think
now?
you're getting a barrel of mead too.
Yep.
Getting some firewood. I don't need to worry about that. Let's get another innkeeper just to respond to this slight problem. Right, okay, here we go. So we've got George carrying in the first delivery of a barrel of mead, and that's going to get converted into tankards, or just mead. There we go. And we should probably see a mad rush to the tavern for them to drink it all. Okay, there we go. So
What now?
Frederick was the first customer, and has taken two. We should really be playing.
One does not simply watch a city.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Yeah, big exodus. 55 mead, so we should be okay. Alright, so they should be alright now. I think we can probably fire one of the... Let's just see how many barrels there are in this building. Ah, loads. Loads, loads, loads. So demote her. Alright.
My lord.
Start thinking about some... Alright, so we need iron. Let's go.
Ready to serve. Standing
All
firm.
right, dear.
Iron mine.
Onward.
Away I go.
Get that production up and running.
Right
By
away.
your leave.
Forward! Forward! You're so ugly, you make my sister look pretty.
Marauders are ransacking our village.
All right.
Ready for duty.
Busy,
Check
busy, busy.
around, make sure it's all clear.
Our village has attracted new
Move
settlers.
out!
All right, we're good. So let's go ahead. Oh, what's going on there? Firewood.
New villagers have arrived.
Village is running out of firewood. Is it 40, 41? 57. I think they'll be all right. Could maybe do with that one extra woodcutter, I think, to plant some trees. Let's just go and have a look, see how many we've got. I'll go on. All right, we can have one more woodcutter. Oh, the spiders are back again. Oh,
I stand ready.
oh, where's that one? Christ.
What
Be
would you
right
have
there,
me do?
Heading out!
Time to die!
I never realised
Defend the
there were two
village.
that close. Got to keep on top of these spiders, or that would be a problem.
Attack! Come on, boy, come on. Yeah.
So Gregor's not getting any damage there.
Be a good fellow and run away.
I'm done
We're
for.
going to lose. Yeah, we lost one. Oh well.
At once. We shall
New settlers
engage.
have arrived.
So Gregory.
Ready for battle. I say, be a good sport and die already.
Must be doing a fair amount of damage, these guys.
At the ready.
They are. They're doing
Something
heaps of
to do?
damage. How come the damage is so high?
Yes, my dear.
They're like tougher than Sir Gregory. They're level 1.
Don't make a mess on my blade.
I think
I
that's
Oh,
because
that
when they were yeah, there's definitely an issue there.
Nothing to see here.
So City Watch now OP.
Move along.
Right away.
All right. Like I said, I was thinking about
Fall back and
Standing
defend the
firm.
village.
And so to battle.
I think we're gonna. So Gregory,
I think I've
Get
met
them.
your sister.
Yes, Petal.
doing there.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
All right.
Ready for duty.
Busy, busy.
How are we doing? What's the production looking like? Firewood still seems to be low. Alright, let's convert a little bit more. Also set some research going again. Right. Let me just check what. I mean, plenty of mead. No problem whatsoever with mead. No problem with basic clothing. No problem with bread. We've even got some berries. No problem with fish. Seems pretty balanced to me. It looks like all of the changes made it in. Alright, let's get some military. What do we need? 90 iron. Oh, that's right. I was going to open up an iron mine, wasn't I? So let's go ahead and get our blacksmith down. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've got loads of people. Alright. Off they go. Where are you guys going? Let's get some mead. Alright. So, and as I said, I've just tested that. I've not changed my rationing from normal rations, and everything's hunky dory. So I think really the next step is the introduction of a difficulty setting. There are no bugs or
Building
issues
completed.
in terms of the economy that I can see. So now it is probably a matter of individual player skill level, which, you know, like a difficulty setting would enable us to change that. But I think in terms of balancing, I think with there. Now we've obviously only got 25 people, but it's just a matter of careful management and. You know, we've got a full host, I suppose. Let's go ahead and try and meat pie. So let's go and build a hunting lodge, which we'll put it out here, and we'll get a butcher, which we need more iron for, but they should get a couple on that. How are we doing? Got lots and lots, so I think it's time for some more population. So let's pop you in. I kind of want those trees. I'm going to reserve those trees. Not sure why I can't build there. There we go. Ah, it's probably an incline.
Construction
there's a slight
completed.
incline there. Still saying about firewood. Definite issue there. Alright, let's ease off on the planks. Just exclusively on firewood. Let's even hire another woodcutter. Let's just check that they're all getting some mead.
What's up, Slick?
You're gathering resources. We're already gathering resources, so they're behaving as we would expect.
A building has been constructed.
And let's... now then, let's see how we're doing. Alright, we've got new
Our
people
village has
coming.
attracted new settlers.
Just one. Really? A bit skinflinty. Alright.
Okay.
So, oh, right.
New villagers have
We're
arrived.
walking on top of each other.
What
Right,
now?
let's have
My
one
pleasure.
go and forage. They're going to get something to eat. And let's have a butchery. So we need 100 iron for that. So let's go and recruit a few more, and let's see if there's any research that we can use. Is it anything that increases output? No, there isn't, is there? Prospecting. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's have that one. So they are going
Yep.
to train Ralph and Taffy. I mentioned earlier about that health bug. So that should be iron coming online. Stone, not an awful lot of. How many have we got? 2 of 4. Let's go and get some of those. Have we got more? Yeah. Let's get some research going there. Clothing, really? 22. Maybe it's not. Oh, there's only one weaver. Crikey. Let's ramp that up. React to that supply problem. And let's. I don't know why there was only one. Let's go. Yeah. Set that to cotton. Make sure they've got. So hopefully now getting some cotton. So the weavers are going back to work now that we've got some cotton. And we should find that we start getting, yeah, to that. Still happy. Keep an eye on that while we do have a problem.
Building completed.
6 clothing now. No barrels, but that's not a huge issue. More concerned about his clothing. What have we got? 30 folks. Yeah, 1 weaver was not really not enough. Alright, hopefully that's going to recover. And they're all getting their fix of clothing at least. We've still got some. Just make sure that production is going up. So it could, I suppose it could be that the rate of decline in happiness is possibly a bit too quick. So if you don't notice there's a problem and quickly react to it, then you know maybe it's a little bit too punishing in that sense. Production seems okay. We've got a field waiting there to be harvested. Looks like bread may become a problem if I'm not careful. So we're doing farmers. 2 farmers is probably not enough. So we should probably drop. It's the iron. Let's drop the iron down. Fire. Let's see. We've got 60 iron. So let's just fire 1. And we'll set you to become a farmer. Yeah. Oh no, I mean, clothing is still being produced, isn't not? It's dipped down because they probably needed food. The workers needed food. All right, so now they're getting it. All right, here.
Yes, my dear?
Here comes his old. We've got
What now?
Devon's on the case. Maybe I should watch one of these. See what a day in the life of a weaver is like. Alright, so Devon's gone back to work. Buy some bread. So one of the suggestions, I think, I can't remember who it was, but it was in the past 3 days, was that they consume as much as they can in a visit to, say, the wagon. So when they go there, even if they're not desperate for something, they maybe like just top up on it, so they eat multiple times. So maybe what we need to do is when they eat something, they're obviously going to be quite close to a food source potentially. So we should check the distance, and if they're close and they are nearly ready to eat something, then maybe we send them to
Villagers
go and
are
eat that
packing
as well,
their
even though it might
bags
not be
and
needed.
leaving.
What just happened there? Did they leave? Oh my god! Not enough basic clothing. All right, so there is an issue. Why is there an issue? There is 7 there. Let's have a look at what's going on. There's plenty of flour, so actually I don't need another farmer. So you can go back.
New settlers have arrived.
So they are not. Maybe they're not working enough. Maybe they're spending too long because it's quite a way. Yeah. Plenty of mead.
They're attacking our buildings.
Wake to Gregory. Get the aggro.
This won't hurt too much. Today, you die horribly. Come to Daddy! With honor. Forward!
All right, my love. My husband's more trouble than you.
So I'm definitely getting. Now, I mean, I've not reduced rations to. Less than normal. So let's see if we can resolve the issue. There's 10 clothing now, but still not enough in the way of.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Yes, Petal.
Alright, well, I mean, I can see it going in there. It's definitely going in there. Let's see what the build-up of... There's none out that building at the moment. Seems like could be a little bit more generous with the yield of cotton.
What lovely weather for summer.
All right, my love.
Don't let our buildings fall.
They are getting it, aren't they? I don't know why you haven't gone. Why is she going over here to get? Okay, right. It's the same difference, really.
Our village has attracted new settlers.
Oh, let's follow somebody. Need to drink. Oh,
Yes,
quick,
my dear?
everybody.
On my way.
You can outrun me!
So what's that? It's taken out. A tailor.
New
So let's
villagers
get a
have
tailor
arrived.
back. Gotta watch these spiders. Fish. Whoa, I think a fish might. Yeah.
Fall
they
back and defend the village.
are. All right. So it seems that we could do the military a bit sooner, couldn't it? So these spiders are coming too early, and they're killing people off before we really. I think spiders are coming too early.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
But I was trying to prepare for that, wasn't I? Right, okay. So I am actually going to have to reduce this. We've got loads of meat, so let's give them double the quantity of that. Yeah. Seems that basic clothing is still an issue, isn't it? Alright. Mead, however, seems okay. No real issue with mead, and that's with a big distance between the two. Right, we've got the taverns over there, and the monastery's over there. And there's not too much of an issue with that. However, there
The
is
enemy
with
is in our
basic
village.
clothing. So I think we can be a bit more generous with that.
Our village has attracted new settlers.
What now?
Let's just follow somebody around. So Wesley is going to buy some bread from the bakery by the way that it direction he's walking in.
15.
New settlers have arrived.
Think you can outrun me?
So you've got bread, you've got clothing. Not doing much in the way of work. The bread supply seems to have been decimated. Run my own bakers or something. I have a feeling it's these spiders, you know. These spiders are coming and killing my people, and I'm not noticing it, and that's causing a bit of a supply problem. because we've got heaps and heaps of flour, but the flow of bread is not
New
great.
villagers
They obviously
have
took
arrived.
out all my fishers. I mean, I desperately... Not enough clove, not enough basic. Yeah, maybe they're just these spiders. There are too many spiders. Well, I don't know. I think that's an appropriate challenge for maybe later on, but I think they're coming too. Or maybe they're just too tough.
Our town is under attack.
Still got the
Settlers
supply.
have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Should recover. Bread should recover. We're at full pop now. I'm going to reduce their rations of clothing further because I've got plenty of happiness. Mead I better just knock back a little bit on since we've decimated our supplies. Yeah, I could always... You're right, I could always take Sir Gregory out and go and try and kill some more of the spiders' nests, but... Oh, Christ, there's not enough food now. Yeah, it has all toppled a lot, hasn't it? And I'm just wondering if the source of that problem is the spiders. I think it's possible that spiders are taking out too many villagers, and it's not. Maybe it's just the rate of the decline of these is just happening too quickly.
They shall not pass!
Marauders are ransacking our village.
See, I mean, 25 peasants, we were fine, weren't we? We had a nice little economy going. It was nice and balanced. We were getting surpluses, stocks were growing, and then literally about that time is when the spiders come. So I suspect that is the trigger that is causing the problem. So it's not so much economy balancing; it's the knock-on effect of when the spiders come. So that's something that we can definitely look at. Sir Gregory as well. I guess he left. Or he died. One of the two. Alright, so that was interesting. I think we've identified that the issue is not necessarily economy balancing, although there is an issue with basic clothing. So I'll increase the supply or the conversion rate. So when somebody delivers a basket of cotton, then it will yield more. I think they currently yield 2 bolts of cotton. We'll make it yield 3, possibly even 4. And we'll look at the spiders. Specifically how tough spiders are, because if they're taking out a lot of villagers when they invade and I've not got a barracks up in time, well, there are 2 approaches. One, I can either make the spiders come later and 2, I can make normal spiders weaker so that villagers have a much better chance of survival, and therefore the economy chains won't get disrupted. Actually, there's a 3rd option, which is the cost of the barracks. So we could actually get the barracks sooner. I mean, if now I've played through this, I could next time round I would probably focus on getting the barracks a lot sooner. and that would get me some defences. But
Defend
maybe
the village.
maybe 5 spiders in one goes a bit too much.
Ready to work.
I think it's it's poison, isn't it? It's that overpowered poison. It absolutely massacres people. And even if they win the battle, they're going to get taken out by poison.
You're mine!
In fact, I remember reading in the forums that somebody mentioned that poison was overpowered.
Aye, lad.
I mean, it is. Look, so 38. 30, 29, 27, now they're clear, so we're now from 38 to 27. And that's just one spider, so when a mob attacks. Alright, interesting. I think I've got the next steps that I want to take in terms of addressing game balance. So we'll go ahead and discuss those. And yeah, we'll look to include those in the next patch. So that was very, very worthwhile. Just a final comment while I've got you guys online in terms of the reviews, specifically the negative reviews. Now I know some of you are, you're keen to point out inaccuracies.
Another villager has abandoned our town.
Correcting mistakes, but quite often that is a bit like prodding a wasp's nest. Somebody's already unhappy, and people don't necessarily take well to being pointed out where they're wrong, or maybe it's a valid observation, but it's best just to sort of stay away from commenting on negative reviews, because it just ends up inflaming each other quite a lot of times. So just be mindful of that. I will go and answer each one myself, so if there is an inaccuracy, I'll go and point that out. But yeah, you shouldn't feel the need to step in there and try and defend us, guys. So with that said, thanks very much for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I certainly found it very useful. If you've reported some of these issues, then hopefully you've seen that I've encountered the issues that you've reported. So now that we've actually clarified those as genuine issues, we can do something about them. So I don't think there will be well, there might be a micro patch this weekend. Actually, I don't see why we couldn't put out a little micro patch, but it won't necessarily introduce anything new. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, I'm going to try and get a micro patch out this weekend. I hadn't planned to do one this weekend, but I think we can now that I've actually experienced that myself. So thanks very much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your week, and keep an eye out for a patch at the weekend. All right, guys. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.